Y'all, I'm in Barnes and Noble. Jesus Christ. I literally always talk to you guys, and the angle is literally garbage. Perfect. Maybe not. Guys, I can't do everything. I can't do everything right. I just want this to be a quick thing. It's not going to be like formal or anything. 50 pages into Meet Cute Diary by Emery Lee. I got this literally today. I went to Barnes & Noble today and picked up some books, which will be added into a book haul, but you might see this vlog first. But I just wanted to come on here and just say, like, this book is making me chuckle a little bit. I just love how the main character always takes things to the next level, i.e. he walks into this bookstore trying to interview for this job, and he sees a guy that he saw at the ice cream shop like a few days ago, and he was like it's obviously a joke and he's being sarcastic. He's like,
he doesn't recognize me because he's trying to play cool and take in the sight of me,
and he's just like not. It reminds me of like my humor. It resembles a lot of what we do today, which is like if we make eye contact, who am I talking to? I'm talking about me, myself, and I. If I make eye contact with somebody or they hold the door open for me, I'm like, we're destined to be together and you love me. Drew was literally just looking at him because he was coming into the store, and it was like his heart's racing because of the sight of me. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to reading. This was all over the place. At this point, at this rate, the way I like film these videos, I always do like check-ins and stuff, footage of me reading it. And then the video's like 20 minutes long and it's me only reading one book. But I love doing check-ins, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like check in all the time. I don't know, like the next clip after this might be me when I finish reading the book, or like me like halfway, because I want to read like other books in this one video. But I don't know, I just always do these check-ins and then the video is extremely long and I want to read multiple books. But even then, like I feel like I'm literally gonna read like 2 more books, including this one, like this month. Like anyway, how does he know he runs the blog? I'm gonna have my predictions. I think Drew is the troll or Becca is the troll trying to ruin Noah's blog. Spoiler alert! We never find out. If it's Drew, I'm calling the police. He's white? Okay, so I guess, well, that does make sense because he's Afro-Caribbean and I'm so stupid sometimes. Like, babe, maybe connect the dots. I'm like, wait, he's not white, babe. We're never gonna talk about it. Alright, I will see you guys maybe halfway. I was gonna come to you guys at the 100-page mark, but I come to you twice and we're not even there. We're literally on 69. I'll see you later because I want this to have multiple books encompassing this vlog. But if I keep coming to you every 20 pages, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, y'all, but like the references to fan fiction and rom-coms and romance books, like it's amazing. The guy just said, just use me to like help you and your blog, and the stories will be real if you use me. And he was like, did he just suggest a fake dating AU? Am I in a fake dating AU? Look at my hair. It would be okay if we didn't ask. Hey guys, I have some updates. So I'm currently on page 414. Babe, there's not even 414 pages in this book. I'm at 114. You know, some interesting things have gone down. What's their names? Drew and Noah, they kissed. They like went to a bonfire. They went to the bonfire, they kissed, and then the next day, Noah saw that Drew commented under one of their posts being like,
"We're official."
And Noah was like,
"We're official."
And Drew said,
"Yeah, I just thought that I would say that because people were asking."
And then Noah said,
"Well, just tell me first. I want to have control still. This is my thing."
And that just put a bad taste in my mouth. Because I was like, this is really too good to be true. Because Drew is amazing. Like, I'm falling for Drew as well. Drew is not amazing. At all. Definitely has his faults. I was definitely caught up in the honeymoon phase. We're like moving fast. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving Drew. I love Noah. He is so funny. He reminds me exactly of myself. Something's just off. Things are too good to be true. Things are off. I think Drew might be using Noah in some way, shape, or form. Maybe for the blog, for fame, maybe, because he claims that he was a fan beforehand. He was like,
"I just love being a fan. Like it feels like I'm in a movie."
Stuff like that. I'm like, babe, really? It seems like you're here for something else. My prediction that Drew might be the troll is blinking red. Things are just going so well, and I don't want this bad taste in my mouth to go on for like 300 more pages. If he really has like an ulterior motive, I want it to come out. Why would we sit here for 400 pages with this dude basically just taking advantage of Noah, and we all know it? Like, what the heck? Noah just deserves the world. I'm really liking this. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a 5-star book. This book is so good. Look at the tabs. Look at the tabs. And I might go to sleep, or I might not. This book. Hey guys, what's up? Today I have a reading update. I'm gonna be talking to you while I paint my toenails. Lord have mercy. I don't have a file. I just have this nail polish that I got a week ago. It's also blistering hot. It's 4 o'clock, haven't done a single thing but eat sausage. That sounds terrible. I finished Meet Cute Diary, finally. Holy crap. Finished it in the car. It was okay. I started out the vlog really enjoying it and loving it, and then went downhill for me like after, oh my lord, started going downhill like after pages like 200. Yeah, so it started going downhill, and then I kind of got into a slump with it, and I just didn't want to read it. The second I got the book, I was like reading like 100 pages each time I picked it up, and then I just stopped, and then I got into a slump because I didn't like where the story was going anymore. This is so ugly. Whatever. And then I had to force myself to read it. But in terms of the ending was cute, I guess. I saw a lot of comments about the main character, what's his name? Noah, being very immature and unlikable, I guess. But honestly, he's like, what, 17, 18? My age. I don't expect any of the characters in the book to make well-informed decisions and act a certain way. There was a certain character that did something that was actually messed up, and I was like, okay, that was toxic and terrible, and you shouldn't lie to manipulate people. That's definitely not normal. I think I rated this a 3.75 because I did really enjoy it in the beginning, and the vibes I did really like. It being set in Denver, Colorado. I've always wanted to visit there. Oh, I watched this documentary about like this murder that happened in Colorado, and that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. So yeah. Also, Drew being a bad person, and remember when I said that I have a bad taste in my mouth about his motives? Yeah, I was correct. Spoiler. Bad person. He's just going through it. Atmospheric. Noah was very funny. He was annoying like towards the end of the book because it was like, babe, does anything anyone does for you please you, or are you just annoying all the time? I should have brought paper or something. It was an okay book. For literally like just picking it up at Barnes & Noble and not knowing anything about it, it was pretty good. And then also, it was my first romance book with a trans main character, and it was just a lot of diversity. So after that, I then started Love in Other Words. I'm literally 10 pages into it. It's like sad. I feel like this is just gonna be so heartbreaking, and literally the first 10 pages, babe, why did I want to shed a few tears? The fact that her, like, The love that his, what? The love that her dad gave, what? The love that her mom, the love that her mom, the love that her dad gave her mom when she was still alive. That is so cute. Her passing and leaving this like list of stuff for him to follow with her so the mom could still have an influence on the daughter, them buying the beach house. Like, I just know like I'm gonna cry like a million times and I really don't want to. But yeah, this is what I'm currently reading. I also kind of looked at Wait For It again and I was like, maybe I'll read this. Yeah, that's it. It looks nasty. This looks disgusting. Like, it literally looks worse than when I didn't have my toes painted. How's that possible? He want a FFR. E-A-K. Like nothing's working. Ooh. Babe, it's not even on. I have no scissors. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm a liar. Okay, guys. Last year, I read The Inheritance Games and The Hawthorne Legacy. This year, the final book came out, I think August 30th. Stop.
Chasing that age.
Stop. August 30th, and I pre-ordered it back in January, and it's here. I just got back from my trip, and this was waiting for me at my doorstep. So, pull. This is the final book. He won it. Wait. I'm sick. Okay. Stop. Members get free shipping every day. Babe, make me a member then. DoorDash? This expired. Anyway. This is the main event. Shut the front door. The riddles of... Wait, what? Riddles upon riddles. Secrets upon secrets. Winner takes all. The final gambit. Oh my god. Let's see the inside of it. Oh. It's just black. This isn't some type of Barnes & Noble exclusive. It's just a regular book. Okay. As for reading updates, you already know I finished the Meet Cute Diary. Fun, cute, fun. I did say that I was reading Love and Other Words. That's not true. What? I was reading Love and Other Words. That's not true. Like, keep in mind, this is like my second or third time trying to read this book. It's just not for me right now. But I am reading Wait For It by Mariana Zapata. I feel like I've been reading this book for days. I started it on August 15th. Why do I know that? I started this on August 15th, and then I was just like, absolutely not, the vibes are not there. So then I stopped and I read a few other books, and then I was on my trip and I was like, I don't want to read Love and Other Words. That's my only other book I brought, minus every single book that's on my Kindle app. So I went on the Kindle app and I was like, do I want to like start a brand new book, or do I want to continue where I started and finish the journey? I decided to finish the journey and continue Wait For It. I like Mariana Zapata's books, but you gotta be in the mood for it because her chapters are so long, guys. And then it also feels like you haven't made any progress because the chapters are so long. I cannot stress this enough, but the chapters are so long and it feels like you haven't made any progress when you've probably been reading for 30 minutes and you're still on the same chapter. I love them though, slow burn. This book isn't even lengthy. Like, I've read longer books, but it's these long chapters that are doing it for me, that are literally putting me in a rut. I thought I was gonna be on page like 300, borderline finish the book today, because I was in the car for 6 hours. I was like, that's more than enough time for me to finish this book. Why am I on like page 260? You mean to tell me you read like 60 pages in 6 hours? Babe, that's 10 pages every hour. Like, what is going on? Because that's not normal. I think being in the car for a really long time drives me insane. And then the book having so many the book having longer chapters, it would say 49 minutes left in the chapter when you start a new chapter. Babe, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's why I read like 10 pages in 60 pages. That's why I'm reading 6 pages. What? That's why I'm reading 10 pages every hour. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know where I was at. Oh yeah, I was too busy talking about me not reading my reading speed. As for how I'm enjoying the book, I am enjoying the book. Sometimes because of the long chapters, it just gets so tedious. It's like, babe, what are you talking about? A lot of the time, it's not a lot of dialogue. It's just really big descriptions. I love dialogue. So all this description and the narrating, it's just not for me. So sometimes it gets a little slow and I'm thinking, I hate this, don't like it, I don't like what we have going on here. But honestly, like, I love the vibes, the suburban, domestic, single parent vibes, Dallas coming into their lives and them doing like mundane stuff. That's my favorite thing ever in romance books, when they do mundane stuff, like her going to baseball practices and seeing Dallas and her cheering on Josh and her bringing her little cooler and then her getting into mom fights, having birthday parties and her inviting him over. It's so cute. I'm on the scene where he is getting the lights out of her hair and she's sitting in between his legs and he has his glasses on. It's also funny. It's so heartwarming. I just keep highlighting everything and being like, this is so cute. I won't be able to stop thinking about the scene when that dirty mom was talking about Diana's outfit. Babe, just say you're jealous. Just say you wish you were her, because we can see the jealousy, babe. When the mom did that, and then Josh going in, and oh my god, y'all, I was on the brink of tears when Josh went in to comfort her. And then Dallas came in and he was like,
"Can I talk to your aunt, Josh?"
And Josh was like, "No." And then I was like, talk to I feel like it's a little tense between Dallas and Josh, maybe. I know he's his coach and some sort of male figure in his life, but sometimes I could just feel the tension. And then we all know Louis. Louis is his little sweet spot, like his little sweetheart. You know what I mean? Everyone loves Louis, and Louis loves everyone. Also, Louis saying that he wants a sister? Josh and Diane. Dallas and Diana, y'all better get through it. When Josh finally let Dallas come to the bathroom and talk to Diana, and he grabbed her wrist and gave her his hat and like was like touching her neck and her chest, and he was like, don't leave. If Dallas told me not to leave, I'm not leaving. I'm also liking that her mom doesn't approve of Dallas, because it just adds a level of forbidden love. My mom doesn't like us together, but I like you. Oh, what just happened? But yeah, I'm enjoying that so far. I can see it being like a 4 maybe. Honestly, I don't know what this vlog is. Like, I was supposed to have all these books being read. I'll come back to you when, I don't even know. Like, I'm serious. Maybe later tonight I'll get back to you. Hey guys, what's up? Quick intermission. This is what I'm talking about when I say long chapters. Is that hair? Are we kidding? This is a new chapter. And it's an hour. Wait, does that say Labor Day? Because I'm literally reading this on Labor Day. That's wild. I have to read this chapter today. Remember when I said that I was going to come to you the night that I filmed that last part? Well, that didn't happen. It's a day or two later, and I'm literally on the second to last chapter. So I'm practically done with the book, but I will come to you again. But I just have to like explain like all the stuff that happened. Last night they had their first kiss at like 86% in the book. 86%. I waited like 350 pages for these two people to kiss, but like that's the thing with Mariana's Potter books and Slowburn. It was worth the wait. And honestly, the whole waiting theme throughout this book, the title's called Wait For It, and then he kept saying how his future partner was gonna have to wait. He was like,
she's just gonna have to wait until things are done, you know what I mean?
and I'm like, babe, are you talking about Diana? And he was. And they keep just saying wait. Like, I've been waiting to do this. It's just so like, I'm just so happy that they're finally together, and if it feels much more mature than her other book for some reason. I don't know, like I feel like there's not going to be a third act conflict because they're both just so mature, and they were having a serious conversation out the gate. Once Diana said,
"Do you like me?"
and he was like,
yeah.
She was like,
okay, I was like, I want to get married and I don't know if I want to have more kids anytime soon.
He was like,
I'll be fine with just the boys.
Also, it's pretty clear that Dallas's love language is acts of service and physical touch. Because first of all, throughout this whole entire book, he kept doing things for Diana. She was like,
Dallas, you don't have to.
he was like,
Let me help. Accept the help.
so it's definitely acts of service. I was expecting him to redo her floors because he kept looking at the floors every time he came to the house. I'm like, babe, when are you gonna do these floors? Oh, physical touch, because babe, ever since Christy said that thing about her not being a real mom and he was grabbing her wrist, giving her his hat when it was cold, and he gave her his jacket, and then that single dad that always hits on her, he came between, like sat in between them. He was like,
She's fine.
but yeah, oh my god, and then he was jealous when they were at the bar, and it was this whole like tense argument, and I was like, he's gonna kiss her, and then they kiss in the truck. Such a good book. Such a good book. Such a good book. And he's like, I want all of you. I want everything. Your love, your hugs. Like, what the? And it's just so clearly that, like, they're in love with each other. And sometimes in books, the characters are like, I love him. And I'm like, since when? Why? Because I don't feel it. This, I can genuinely feel the love. I can feel the admiration, the respect between them, the friendship between them, the connection, the protectiveness that Dallas has over Diana and the boys. Like, okay. I just love it. And I'm so sad that it's almost over. I was up till 2 a.m. reading this book. I was like, babe, it can't end. It can't end. But I have 2 more chapters on an epilogue. Also, we saw Vanessa and Aiden, Iris and Dex and their kids, then Culty and Sal. Yo, this might be my second favorite Mariana Zapata book, because the last 2 I read were duds. We know the superior one is The Wolf Winnipeg and Me. So this one, definitely second. Definitely second. This book is so good. It's just the little thing that they do. Diana and Dallas. Dallas doing for the boys. Diana taking care of the boys. It's just the little things that literally make me scream and shout and want to let it all out. That's it. I'll get back to you when I finish the book later on today. And yeah. Trying to 60. Wait, let me like do a different angle because you like saw me like that this morning. All right, y'all. So it is 11:42 p.m. I just finished. What's that book called? Wait for It by Mariana Zapata. Finished it. I think I'm gonna give it either like a 4 or a 4.5. It was definitely better than Culty in my opinion, so it's gonna be rated higher than that. But 4, 4.5, or 4.25. Forgot that was even a rating. Lord have mercy. I enjoyed it. There was just some parts that were really slow. Like I said before, it has a lot of like description sometimes and not enough dialogue, and so it just, the story feels like it's moving very slow for me, and I love dialogue. I need it, I like it, I want it. And sometimes, and like I just said, I'm not gonna repeat myself, these are my love languages that I think Dallas has: words of affirmation, physical touch, and acts of service. Those are his top 3 because he be doing all those to the absolute max. I love the bond between him and the boys, him and Diana. It's so cute. Highlighted a bunch of stuff. Towards the end, I was just like, babe, I don't care. Like, I feel like I would have cried if I cared a little more. But I've been reading this book for what feels like it's been forever, and I just wanted to finish it. But overall, it was a good book. It is my second favorite Mariana Zapata book. Wolf Winnipeg and Me, Wait for It, Culty, Under Law. That's just what it is. Wait for It was good though, because I do love a good single parent. I love when there's kids because it just makes so many wholesome, sweet moments. And I think before couples are together, like before they're really together, it's immaculate. It's amazing. And then when they are together, it's just like downhill. Now it's not fun anymore because like the tension's gone, you know, all that's gone. But I'm very, 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 very happy that these two didn't have a third act conflict, because you can just tell these two are so mature. This dude is like 41, she's 29 with kids she has to take care of. He was already married to this girl that he didn't even like. So at this point, let's just cut to the chase. And they did that, and I love that they did that because it's what needed to be done. Because genuinely, like, what would have happened? Any third act conflict that she could have made up would have been stupid and pointless, because Dallas was trying for over like 300 pages to prove to Diana that he is the one for her, that he will take care of the boys, that he will be there for her through thick and thin. He will always be there. He was proving that for 300 pages. So if he would have done something, I'm getting mad over nothing. Anyway, I'm just saying that I'm happy there was no third act conflict, and I could feel that there wasn't going to be. So happy. And it ended with Louis asking Dallas to adopt him, and it's just so sweet. I love their little family. I did want it to end because I've been reading this for too long. Yeah, so that's it for the vlog. I read Meet Cute Diary. I guess I'll get it. In this vlog, I read Meet Cute Diary. I gave this a 3.75 stars, and then I read Wait For It, which I gave either 4 or 4.25 stars. Read 2 books, and this vlog is literally over the course of 3 weeks. Something's not right. So pretty mediocre reads, please. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do more. I probably will be doing more. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one.